Hello everyone, welcome back to another BrickLink how-to video. Today I'm going to show you how to sell used Lego on BrickLink. Now I'm going to start out by saying selling used Lego is a very time-consuming thing, but it is the way a lot of people get started on BrickLink, and that's how I got started 5 years ago as well. I sold used Lego on BrickLink. So to start out, there's a few key things you want to know. And these are your three main pieces here. On the left, we have that gray 2x4 because it is 2 wide, 4 deep in this case, or 2x4. This is a brick because this is your kind of normal piece, that you can build with. This is your standard 2x4 brick. Then you have the plates, and the plates are the flat ones with the studs on top. This is a 1x2 plate. And then you have tiles, and this is a tile here. It is a standard 1x2 tile. Again, it's the flat one like the plate without the studs on top. So let's say we want to sell this this brick on BrickLink. We'll go over to BrickLink, and we will type in here in this top search field, because it is a 2x4 brick, 2x4 brick. And when you see, as you type that in, you will see that this pops up here. This is the right piece. But what we can do is also click search, and then we'll get some more options over here. But in this case, I know that this is the right one, because if you keep going, it's different. But 2x4 standard brick, you'll see the part number 3001 there. If you click that 2x4 brick, you'll be brought to this page here. Now, in our case, if you scroll down, you'll be on the color info tab. If you're not, just click color info. And if we scroll down, in our case, we're selling a light bluish gray color. So we're going to click that one. Then we can start to see some of the pieces that are being sold in light bluish gray. We can see where they're being sold, the prices over here. And then what we'll do is we'll scroll back up. Now what we are trying to do specifically today is add this to our inventory. So we'll click the add to my inventory button. And by clicking that, you'll be brought to this new page where all this top stuff should already be filled in. The part number, the piece here, if you scroll through, you'll find it eventually. The category, as well as the color, because we already selected the color. And then this little used catalog item, this is always the best one, but you can also upload your own image if you really, really want to, though usually this is the best. Again, light bluish gray is the color, even if the color is not represented by the small picture up here. And now we get into the section we get to start filling in. So specifically, if we're selling used, and not all sellers do this, but if, let's say, you can give your store or your pieces a rating. So in the comment section, this is stuff that you can type in, and your buyers will see this. So if we want to say, give it kind of a grade, this is a used piece, but we're going to give it 8 out of 10 because it's in pretty good condition, but it's not quite perfect. Then we can scroll down to this My Remarks field, and this field specifically is the field that you see when an order is placed. So if, the best thing for this is used if we put this specific piece here, this little 2x4 brick, if we're going to go put it in drawer 1267, we should type in drawer 1267 or whatever I just said. And that'll let us know that when this is placed, this piece is purchased on our order sheet, we go to drawer 1267 and we will find this piece. Hopefully that made sense for the remarks field. Super, super useful field there. Your buyers cannot see this. Only you as a seller see that. And then we'll fill in the quantity. So specifically in this case, we only have one piece, so we're going to type in 1 there, obviously. But now you get the question of what do we set the price as? So if you see there's this price guide info here, or section here. If you click the whole price guide, a small table will pop up below. And now what we're doing, because we're selling used, we're going to go to the past 6 month sales. And this is what I do. You can go to current items for sale, or you could sell it for as much or as little as you want. Totally up to you, but usually people base it off of the past 6 month sales average, either new or used. So if we go over to the the used, because we're selling used, and kind of pan over all the way here until the average price, we can see that this piece sells for just over 12 cents. So specifically what we're going to do is set this at just above the 12 cents there. We're just going to go bump it up to 13 cents. So you can see it sells for an average of $0.123 or 12.3 cents. We're just going to bump it up to 13 because it's pretty close. Now what you can do is down here you want to make sure your condition is set to used, because this piece is not brand new. It didn't just come out of a bag. It has been used. And that's key there. You can change your settings down here, head to my default sell item options, and you can select that it's always used if you only sell used pieces. There's a few more options down here you can play with if you would like, but the biggest thing now is you're going to click this review item button. When you do that, it'll come to this next page, and this is where you kind of double check everything. So we want to make sure we have one of these. We're selling for 13 cents. It is used here. It has the right color. It is a 2x4 brick, and this is our comment section, 8 out of 10. So then here you can see it also has a remark section, the drawer that we put it in specifically. And if that's all done and that's all correct, you can click this Add to Inventory button. So let's say you are not selling a piece that kind of fit into these categories easily. There are a few other pieces that do fit into these categories that just look different. These are both bricks. This one specifically, the kind of tall white one, is a 1x2x5 white brick. And the reason that's 5 by the extra 5 is because it is 5 bricks tall. Now this gray one here specifically is an inverted slope. It is a 2x3 inverted slope brick, like, or just inverted slope. If it was this way with the studs on top, it would just be a 2x3 slope, not inverted. And this white piece here, this is a bracket, and that's because it sits on top of a piece like that, and then you have the studs on the side, so that's a bracket there. And then if you search bracket in BrickLink, that'll pop up with a few other brackets. This yellow piece here is a 2x2 white plate. So that piece right there is a rounded, sorry, it's not white, it's yellow. That piece right there is a rounded 2x2 yellow plate. And then we got this piece here, which is a 1x2 plate modified. So that is a 1x2 modified plate. Specifically in this case, it has clips on the side. And then if we come to this piece over here, what is this? Well, this is maybe I don't know, is it a 2x4 brick? Is it a 2x2 plate, a 2x2 plate, or a 2x4 plate? What is it exactly? Well, with most Lego pieces, and I say most, and unfortunately it's not every single one, you can flip it over, and I'll see how well the camera focuses here. I'll punch in. If you see that number at the top right there, 41862, let me see if I can expose down a little bit. I don't know if that helped at all or not. 41862. So what do we do with that number? Well, that is the part number on the bottom of the piece. So if we go back to the BrickLink website and we go up here to the search field and we type in the 862, you can see this plate, modified 2x2 with grills, pops up. And if we click that, now what we can do is the same exact thing. We can go select the color, add to my inventory, and add that piece in. So actually what we'll do is we will add this piece in real quickly. And I'm just going to set it to 1 cent just for, oops, that is quantity up there. You can't have less than 1. Set it to 1 cent real quick, used, and review the item. Great, and we'll add that to our inventory. Now, let's say I know that I have this piece in my inventory already. What we're going to do is we can go to the My Store up here, and you can click Inventory, and you can search for it here in the keyword, and in this case it's 41862. Click Go, and then that piece will pop up here. Or you can also type in 41682 up here. So if you're just on normal BrickLink, you can type in that number up there, and you'll see it here. But before you click Search, if you click this little arrow drop down, you can click the My Inventory button. Now specifically it is searching in your inventory. So you can see here this piece pops up, and we can type in and change the quantity to 2, and then click that Submit Changes button there. With that being said, selling used pieces on BrickLink is very time consuming because you have to put the pieces in individually, like so, or change the quantity. But that is how many BrickLink sellers get started, like I said earlier. With that being said, I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below. And I will get back to you and try to answer those. If you have any broader questions about selling on BrickLink at all, I do a weekly Brickside chat every Sunday. I kind of answer your guys' questions that you may have about selling or Lego or kind of anything. So if you have any of those questions, put them below and I'll answer those this Sunday on Brickside chat. With that being said, thank you guys so much again for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the like button, because why not? Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next one.